Hello everyone. Today in this video, we are going to see the subject digital electronics. This digital electronics subject is included in the competitive exam TNEB tangent. Here, we are going to see what are the topics included in the digital electronics. Let's see the syllabus. In electrical and electronics engineering, digital electronics subject is there. Consists of digital logic theory, number system, combinational logic circuits, minimization of Boolean functions, IC families, arithmetic circuits, multiplexer and demultiplexer, sequential circuits, flip-flops, counters, shift register, Smith trigger, timer and multivibrators. These topics are included in digital electronics for triple E students, triple E branch students. Next, for ECE students, the digital electronics syllabus is logic gates, combinational circuits and sequential circuits. And for instrumentation students, digital electronics consists of combinational logic circuits, minimizations of Boolean functions, IC families, TTL and CMOS, arithmetic circuits, comparators, Smith trigger, multivibrator, sequential circuits, flip-flop, shift register, timers, counters, sampling and holding circuit, multiplexer, analog to digital. That is, analog to digital consists of successive approximation, integrating, flash and sigma delta, and digital to analog converters, weighted R and R to R ladder, characteristics of ADC and DAC. That characteristics of ADC and DAC consist of resolution, quantization, significant bits, conversion and settling time. Basics of number systems are included, and also microprocessor and microcontroller. Now we are going to see about the number system and logic. Number system, a system in which we study different types of numbers, their relationships and rules governing them is called number system. In Hindu-Arabic system, the values or symbols are 0 to 9. These are called digits. 0 is represented as a non-significant digit and other numbers from 1 to 9 is considered as a significant digit. Representing a number in a systematic manner is called numerals. Here there are different types of number systems are available. They are decimal, binary, octal and hexadecimal. Base or radix. What is meant by base or radix? Base or radix of a number system is defined as a number of different symbols, digits or characters used in that number system. For example, if it is a decimal number, its base is 10. So it consists of 10 number of values are there from 0 to 9. The base is represented by a symbol R. So R is equal to 10. The maximum number of a decimal number is R minus 1. That is 10 minus 1, which is equal to 9. For binary system, the base is 2. So R is equal to 2 for binary system and maximum value is R minus 1, 2 minus 1, which is equal to 1. So for octal, base is 8, that is R is equal to 8 and R minus 1, 8 minus 1, which is equal to 7. So 0 to 7. For hexadecimal, base is 16, R is equal to 16. So 16 minus 1, which is equal to 15. Here it is F. So for hexadecimal value 0 to 9, 10 can be written as A and 11 can be written as B, 12 can be written as C, 13 can be written as D and 14 can be written as E and 15 can be written as F. Here we are going to see number system conversions. Here we are going to convert the decimal number into binary, decimal to octal and decimal to hexadecimal. After that, binary to decimal, binary to octal and binary to hexadecimal. Third section, decimal, octal to decimal, octal to binary, octal to hexadecimal. Fourth section consists of hexadecimal to decimal, hexadecimal to binary, and hexadecimal to octal. These are the four sections we are going to see now, and what are the steps to be followed is given in a comparison table for your easy understanding. Now we are going to convert decimal into other number systems, that is decimal to binary, decimal to octal, and decimal to hexadecimal. Here this first section is divided into two, whether the decimal number is a whole number and what are the steps we are going to follow, and decimal number is a fraction number and what are the steps we are going to follow. We shall see in this first two slides. Now we are going, if the decimal given number is a whole number and we are going to convert the decimal number into a binary. For example, if the decimal number is a whole number, that is 15 to the base 10 has to be converted into a binary number, that is its base is 2. For this, the given decimal number is a whole number, we are going to convert into binary. For this, we have to divide this 15 by 2. So 7 2s are 14, its remainder is 1, and repeated division of 2, 3, its remainder is 1, and repeated division of 2 and its remainder is 1. Now we have converted the decimal number into binary number and we have to take the values from bottom to top. So 15 to the base 10 is equal to 1111 to the base 2. Let's see some other examples for converting decimal into octal. For if the given number is a decimal number and it is a whole number, for any decimal number into any type of number system, it may be decimal to binary, decimal to octal, and decimal to hexadecimal, it should be divided by its radix r. For binary, the radix is 2, so we are dividing it by 2. For octal, its radix, that is r, is equal to 8, so repeated division by 8. Let me give you some more example, that is 153 to the base 10 has to be converted into its base 8 octal. So 153 is repeatedly divided by 8, remainder is 1, and once again we are dividing it by 8, so 2 times, and its remainder is 3. We have to take the values from bottom to top. So 153 to the base 10 is equal to 231 to the base 8. So we have converted the decimal number into an octal number. Once again, let's see some example for converting decimal number into hexadecimal. Decimal number, let me say the decimal number 4019 to the base 10. What is its equivalent hexadecimal number? So here also we are going to repeatedly divide this value by 16. To divide this value by 16, 251, and its remainder is 3 times 3. After that we are dividing it by 16. Its value is 15 times and its remainder is 11. So this 15 can be written as F and this 11 can be written as B. And we have to take values from bottom to top. So 4096 to the base, that is decimal number, equivalent decimal number is FB3 to the base 16. So if the given number is a whole number and it is a decimal number, we can, for converting decimal to binary, we have to repeatedly divide it by 2. For decimal to octal, we have to divide it by 8. And for decimal to hexadecimal, we have to divide by 16. Next, if the given decimal number is a fraction number, and what are the steps we are going to follow? Here, for example, let me say the given decimal number is 0.85 to the base 10. What is its equivalent binary value? For this, we have to multiply it by 2. For example, 0.85 is multiplied by 2. We can get a value 1.7. The whole number is taken outside, that is 1, and 0.7 is multiplied by 2. After multiplying this, its value is 1.4. We are taking the whole number outside, and then 0.4 into 2, which is equal to 0.8. The value is 0, so we are taking it outside, and 0.8 is multiplied by 2, and its value is 1.6. 1 is taken outside, and 0.6 is multiplied by 2, and its value is 1.2. 1 is taken outside, and 0.2 multiplied by 2, which is equal to 0.4, and 0 is taken outside, and it goes on. For this, converting the fraction number into binary, we have to take values from top to bottom. The values are considered from top to bottom. So therefore, while writing 0.85 to the base 10 is equal to 0.110110 to the base 2. So for a fraction number, we have to take values from top to bottom. So 0.110110 is the equivalent value for 0.8 decimal number. For an octal number, for example, 0.55 decimal number, what is the equivalent value of its octal number? 8. For this, we are the same process. It is multiplied by 8. 0.55 multiplied by 8, which is equal to 4.4. From this, we are taking the whole number 4 outside, and 0.4 once again multiplied by 8. Its value is 3.2, and 3 is taken outside, and 0.2 is multiplied by 8. Its value is 1.6. 1 is taken outside, and 0.6 multiplied by 8. Its value is 4.8. 4 is taken outside, and 0.8 into 8, which is equal to 6.4. From the 6 is taken outside. We can take the values from top to bottom. So for a hexadecimal, for a decimal number of 0.55 to the base 10, equivalent value is 0.43146 to the base 8. Now we are going to convert the decimal fraction number into a hexadecimal value, that is 0.257 to the base 16. So to the base 10, what is its equivalent hexadecimal value? That is 16. So for this, the same procedure, its radix is 16. So we have to divide it by 16. Its radix is 8. So we are multiplying it with 8. Its radix is 2. So we are multiplying with 2. So depending upon the radix value, we are just multiplying the fraction numbers. So here 0.257 multiplied by 16, which is equal to 4.112. So 4 is taken outside, and 0.112 multiplied by 16, which is equal to 1.792. 1 is taken outside, and 0.792 into 16, which is equal to 12.672. So 12 is taken outside. After that, 0.672 multiplied by 16, which is equal to 10.752, where 10 is taken outside. Here the values can be considered from top to bottom. The 10 can be written as A and 12 can be written as C. So for a decimal value 0.257, equivalent hexadecimal value is 0.41 Ca to the base 16. So let me recap once again. In order to convert a decimal number into a other forms, if the decimal number is a whole number, you have to repeatedly divide the value with the base what we want to convert. For example, here the binary, in the sense its radix is r is equal to 2. So we are repeatedly dividing its 2 and the remaining value is taken from bottom to top. Here r is equal to 8. We are repeatedly dividing it by 8 and its value is taken from bottom to top. In the same way, hexadecimal value r is equal to radix is equal to 16. So we are repeatedly dividing the value and the value is taken from bottom to top if the decimal number is a whole number. In the same way, if the decimal number is a fraction number, we are repeatedly multiplying the value into the radix value. If it is a binary, we are multiplying by 2. If it is an octal, we are multiplying by 8. If it is hexadecimal, we are multiplying it by 16. Now let's see the second section, that is converting binary number into a decimal, binary into octal and binary into hexadecimal. So if the given value is a whole number, for example, let me say without any fraction, let me say the given binary number is 111011 to the base 2. What is its equivalent decimal number? We have to convert what is its equivalent decimal number. So for this, let me write once again, that is 111011. For this, from right side to left side, I have to focus on right side to left side. So its power is 2 power 0, its power is 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3 and 2 power 4 and it is 2 power 5. 2 power 0 in the sense its value is 1 into 2 power 0 which is equal to 1. For this 1 into 2 power 1 which is equal to 2. 0 multiplied by anything, 0 into 2 power 2 which is equal to 0. And next 1 into 2 power 3 which is equal to 8. Next 1 into 2 power 4 which is equal to 16. 1 into 2 power 5 which is equal to 32. If you add all those values, you will get value 59. So its equivalent decimal number is 59. So in the same way, we are going to convert binary into octal. For binary into octal, for example, let me consider 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1 to the base 2. This value is going to convert into an octal, equivalent octal. So for this, we have to separate the value by 3 digits. So 2 power 3 is equal to 8. So n is equal to 3. We are separating it by 3 from right to left. From right to left. We are going to consider it from right. This is also considering it from right to left. So 1, 0, 0. So separated. After that 1, 1, 1. It's also separated. And 1, 1, 0. Its equivalent value is 3. Its equivalent value is 7. This binary equivalent value is 1. Therefore, 371 to the base 8 is the equivalent octal value for the given binary number. Next, for hexadecimal number, in the same way, 2 power 4 is equal to 16. So we have to separate it by 4, and the same process from right to left. We have to consider it from right to left. Let me give one example for this. 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 to the base 2. What is its equivalent hexadecimal number? So from right to left, I am separating it by 4 digits. So separated. After that 1 1 0 is there. Only 3 digit is there. So here is 1 is missing. So 4 digits. So its value is, this value, equivalent value is 3. Its equivalent value is 11. It's nothing but B. So B3 is the equivalent hexadecimal for the given binary value. Now we have seen it for whole number. In the same way, for a fraction number, that is same method we are going to follow for this also. A light variations, that is, for example, 0.1101 to the base 2. What is its equivalent decimal number? That is, here this is 2 power minus, this is 2 power 0. Alright, this is 2 power minus 1. This is 2 power minus 2. This is 2 power minus 3. This is 2 power minus 4. So 0.1101 can be written as 1 into 2 power minus 4, which is equal to 0.625. 0.0625. 0 can be written as 0, and 1 into 2 power minus 2 can be written as 0.25, and this 1 into 2 power minus 1 can be written as 0.5. So it's, when you add this value, its value is 0.8125. So its equivalent 0.1101 to the base 2, equivalent decimal value is 0.8125 to the base 10. In the same way, for binary to octal number, we have to separate it by 3. Here also we are going to separate it by 3, but we are going to consider, for example, 1011 to the base 2. What is its equivalent octal number? So here we are going to consider from left to right. So 0.101 separated, and 1 is there. Remaining 2 portion is empty. So for this remaining 2 portion, I am adding 0 0 here. So 101 equivalent value is 5, and 100 equivalent value is 4. 0.54 is the equivalent octal number, that is 0.54 to the base 8 is the equivalent octal number for the given binary value. In the same way, 0.11 to the base 2 is converted into a hexadecimal number. If it is going to convert into hexadecimal number, what is the value? Here also same procedure we are going to follow. We have to split the value into 4 digits. 4 digits from left to right. From left to right. So 0.11, 2 positions are empty, just add 2 zeros in it, and its equivalent value is 12, which is nothing but C. So 0.C to the base 16 is the value. Next we are going to convert octal into binary, octal into decimal, and octal into hexadecimal. If the given octal number is a whole number, what are the procedure we are going to follow now? Let's see. If the given number is an octal number, 465 to the base 8. So 465 to the base 8. This is 8 power 0, this is 8 power 1, this is 8 power 2. So if you multiply 5 into 8 power 0, its value is 5. 6 into 8 power 1, value is 48. 4 into 8 power 2, which is equal to 256. If you add all those values, you will get 309. So 309 is the equivalent decimal number for 465 to the base 8. So 465 to the base 8 is equal to 309 to the base 10. So for octal to binary, for example, let me take one example, 306 to the base 8. So I have to write 306. I have to write with the 3 digits. For value 3, I have to write the values in 3 digits. Actually, the value of 3 is 11. The value of 3 is 11. So I have to write in 3 digits, 0, 1, 1. For 0, I have to write by 3 digits, 0, 0, 0. For 6, I have to write in value 1, 1, 0. So this is the equivalent value for 306. So 306 is equal to 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 to the base 2. In order to convert octal to hexadecimal number, there are two steps to be followed. First, octal is converted into binary, and then binary is converted into hexadecimal. These are the two steps to be followed. Let me tell you one more example, 1024. So the given number is an octal number. The octal number is converted into binary in the sense, for value of 1 we have to write in 3 digits. Therefore 001 and 0004. And for value of 2, 010, and value of 4, 100. So now we have converted this octal into binary. Now this binary can be converted into hexadecimal by splitting the value by 4 from right to left. So 1, 2, 3, 4 I am splitting here, and 1, 2, 3, 4 I am splitting here. This is the value. So for value of 10, its equivalent value is 2. This value is 1. Its equivalent value is 4. So the value is 1024 to the base 8 is equal to 214 to the base 16. Now let's see for a fraction number. If the octal number is a fraction number, what are the steps we are going to follow? Let's see. So 0.731 to the base 8 is given. So its power is 0.731. It's 8. This is 8 power 0 in the sense this is 8 power minus 1, 8 power minus 2, and 8 power minus 3. 7 into 8 power minus 1 here, which is equal to 0.875, and 3 into 8 power minus 2, which is equal to 0.046875. Here 1 into 8 power minus 3, which is equal to 0.00915. If you add all those values, you will get 0.923825. So its equivalent value, decimal value is 0.928325 to the base 10. In order to convert octal into binary, let me see some example. 0.102 to the base 8, equivalent binary value is, so 0.102. 1 in the sense 001, for 0 3 zeros, and for 2 010. This is the equivalent value binary value for a given octal number. In the same way, octal to hexadecimal, we have to convert from octal number to binary, and then binary into hexadecimal. Let me see one more example. 0.615 to the base 8. So if you convert this into a binary number, in the sense 0.46, equivalent value of 6 is 110, equivalent value of 1 is 001, and equivalent value of 5 is 101. So now we are going to separate this value digits by 4 from right side to left side, So 1 2 3 4. We are splitting it in by 4 digits. 1 2 3 4. Here 4 digit is missing. I am just adding 3 zeros. 1 2 3 zeros here. The equivalent value of this is C. Its equivalent value of this is 6. Its equivalent value of this is 8. So 0.C68 to the base 16 is the equivalent value of the given octal number. Now we can convert the hexadecimal into binary. If the given hexadecimal number is a whole number, then what are the steps to be followed? Let's see. Example 2f59 to the base 16. So just 2f59. F is nothing but 15. F is nothing but 15. So this is 16 power 0, 16 power 1, 16 power 2, 16 power 3. So if you multiply this value, if you do multiplication for these values and add all those values, that is 9 into 16 power 0 is 9, 5 into 16 power 1 is 80, 15 into 16 power 2 is 3840, and 2 into 16 power 3 is 8192. So if you add all those values, 12121, so that is 12,121. So for this is the equivalent decimal number for a given hexadecimal number. So 12121 to the base 10 for the given octal number. This is the equivalent decimal number we obtained. Next, let's see hexadecimal into a binary. 306 to the base 16. What is its equivalent binary value? So same procedure. 306, it's equal 3 in the sense 0. So the given is a hexadecimal, so we have to write with that 4 digits. 2 power 4 is equal to 16. Therefore 4 in the form of 4 terms. For octal we have written into 3 digits. For hexadecimal into binary we have to write it in a 4 digits. So 0011. Actual value of 3 is 11. That is, we have to write it in the form of 4 digits. For 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros has to be written, and for 6, 0, 1, 1, 0. So this is the equivalent value of value 306 hexadecimal value. This is the equivalent binary value. So in order to convert hexadecimal into octal, for let me say the same hexadecimal into octal, in the sense hexadecimal to binary and then binary into octal. So here let me say 25b, let me take this as an example, to the base 16. If you convert into 2, in the sense 0011, and for 5 value 0101, for b value 1011. So this is the equivalent value of 256b, equivalent value of binary value. We are converting this octal into a binary value. Now we are going to convert binary into hexadecimal by splitting it in by 4 digits from left side to right side. So left side to right side, we are going to convert into 1, 2, 3. We are splitting it by 3, octal in the sense 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So here 0, 0, 1 in the sense its equivalent value is 1. 1, 0, 1 in the sense its equivalent value is also 1. 0, 1, 1 in equivalent value is 3. 0, 1, 1 equivalent value is 3. Therefore, for a given hexadecimal number 25b to the base 16, its equivalent octal number is 1133 to the base 8. Now let's see the last section, that is converting hexadecimal fraction number into other forms. So 0.39 to the base 16, what is its equivalent decimal value? The same method for converting as it is a hexadecimal, that is 16 power minus 1, and this is 16 power minus 2. 3 into 16 power minus 1, which is equal to 0.1875. 9 into 16 power minus 2, which is equal to 0.0352. If you add all those values, you will get 0.2227. So for a given hexadecimal number 0.39 to the base 16, equivalent decimal number is 0.2227 to the base 10. Next, for a given hexadecimal number 09a to the base 16, what is its equivalent binary number? For this, we have to write the single digit, given digit in terms of 4 digits. 0.9a. 9 in the sense 9 equivalent value is 1001. A is nothing but 10. So 10 equivalent value is 1010. This is the equivalent binary value for a given hexadecimal number. In order to convert hexadecimal into octal, we have to convert hexadecimal into binary and then binary into octal. Hexadecimal value, for example, let me consider hexadecimal number 0.39 to the base 16. First, we have to convert this hexadecimal into binary. What we have done in the previous step, that is 0. For 3 value is 11. We have to write in terms of 4 digits 0011. For the value of 9, that is 1001. We have to split the value by 3 and we have to take the values from left to right. So 1, 2, 3 I am splitting here, and 1, 2, 3 I am splitting here. Here only 2 digits there, here nothing is there, I am just adding 1 0. Its equivalent value is 1, its equivalent value is 6, its equivalent value is 2. So here 0. So for a given hexadecimal number 0.39 to the base 16 is equal to 0.162 to the base 8. Okay, today in this session we have discussed some of the steps, that is 4 sections: how to convert decimal into other forms and binary into other forms, octal into other forms, and then hexadecimal into other forms. And I have given just a comparison table for your easy understanding. I hope you understand these topics. Let's see other topics in the next class. Thank you.